What's up, dudes? Welcome back to the Wire Wrestling channel. And what the frick's going on, dude? What the flip, bro? Was name after name after name after name after name after name after name, bro. Freaking called, bro. We got how many? Hold on, let me count this real quick. 24 releases, bro. That is absolutely ridiculous. There's names where I was like, what the freak? Why, dude? Like, oh my gosh. So right, the three biggest one for me personally, right? Obviously, everyone has like their own personal favorite and stuff like that, bro. We got Aleister Black, Zelina Vega, and Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane is the craziest one for me, dude. Like, bro, right? All that money WWE makes, bro. All that money that TKO is freaking taking from us, dude. And yeah, you know, right? There's always releases, especially whenever NXT stars get called up, bro. And there's a lot of freaking good ones that are coming up, bro. Especially freaking on Raw, we got Ethan Page in there, bro. Freaking Soruka, dude. Freaking Joe Hendry next week. And then SmackDown, we got Fatal Influence. And then on top of that, Blake Monroe and freaking Ricky Saints, dude. 8 call-ups is crazy, bro. But damn, bro, at the same time releasing 24 people. Kairi Sane is the most shocking one, bro. She's, you know, she was obviously currently in the story, well, as well as the White Six and stuff like that. But Kairi Sane, dude, like, we were really expecting that freaking turn on Asuka, dude. Like, that's just that one moment where she just turned on Asuka, dude. She had matches 2 weeks in a row, dude. She beat Io Sky 2 weeks ago, pinned her 1, 2, 3, dude. Like, what the freak, dude? What are we doing, dude? This is absolutely insane, dude. Zelina Vega and Aleister Black, they could have done crazy things with them. They could have, instead of Pat McAfee, just had Aleister Black get into Randy's head even more. Like, they try to put it like, yeah, bro, it was me. Like, shut up, bro. It was Pat McAfee. But it should have been you for real, to like bring back the old Randy. But you know, it's nah, dude. Just have him in the background, you know, being a bootleg, carrying cross, and then look what happened, bro. A release, bro. He wasn't here for like a year, dude. That's the crazy thing, dude. Literally a year from his return, bro, he got released, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's absolutely insane. I am bamboozled. April 25th of 2025, bro. Like, what the freak, dude? Ah, dude. Let's go down. Let's through these names real quick, bro. We got Alba Fire, which is crazy. I feel bad for Chelsea Green. She literally lost the Hervis, right? That's what they're called. If it's not, yes, it is. Your mom. So there's probably gonna be a character switch with Chelsea Green, because with Piper, we don't know anything about her. We just know that she had a career-ending injury, that it's possible for her, you know, not being able to perform anymore, and that freaking sucks. So there's obviously going to be a change here with Chelsea Green. We'll see how that goes. Aleister Black, and you know, I'll put in Zelina Vega as well. Zelina Vega, I liked her. I like the stuff that she did. She's a great talker. She wrestles well. I know there was a couple of botches this year, but you know, when you're not allowing your wrestlers to really have a lot of house shows and stuff like that, or even show up to wrestle as much, bro, there's obviously going to be some complications there. So that freaking sucks. We got Andre Chase, bro. Freaking, I was a big Chase U fan when it was him. You know, all that story with Ridge Holland and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys are watching NXT. I watch it. I've been slacking recently with NXT. That's only because of the YouTube channel that I'm starting to freaking build up little by little. You know what I mean? Subscribe so I can watch NXT, bro. You know what I mean? Andre Chase is great. I've always liked him, but yeah, there's been the Chase U thing after it basically was destroyed. They should have just ended it completely. Maybe changed his character up. He was basically like the Johnny Gargano of NXT. Depressed, sad, didn't know what he wanted to do, so that freaking sucks. But hey, you know, the most shocking one out of all of the freaking names here was freaking Apollo Crews, bro. What the freak, dude? Apollo Crews? No. I thought, dude, I almost made a bet with one of my friends, bro. I was like, nah, bro, watch, bro. Apollo Crews is gonna freaking swoom, freaking dodge these releases, bro. He was dodging releases left and right, bro. They were not using homie, bro. Hey, but it is what it is, bro. They finally released him, bro. I hope he's able to find all of these people are going to be able to find work and, you know, hopefully get paid well, which is all that matters at this point, bro. And Apollo Crews has a great look to him. He wrestles well. He's been showing up a lot recently on WWE, so maybe that's why they released him, because they're like, oh snap, bro, we got him, and we should really like use him for a bit and just let him go, dude. You know what I mean? Oof, bro. The biggest thing was the whole faction of freaking White Six, bro. The whole faction is gone, bro. Not one person they thought about like, hey, let's change their character. No, they said, nah, bro, you're gone. Get the freak out here, bro. Every single one of them, Bo Dallas, Dexter Loomis, Joe Gacy, freaking Cross, Eric Rowan, bro. Every single one of them gone. Of course, this recent episode of SmackDown, Solo ain't made no mention of the Y6, ain't made no mention of the freaking Lantern, nothing, because obviously they won that feud last week and stuff like that, and they were recently tag team champions too, which is crazy, the freaking Y6. So hey, bro, rest in peace. Hopefully we're able to see them again soon, or at least part of the group, because I like Bo Dallas. But yeah, you know, this the whole White 16 was really, they had one of the greatest debuts I've ever seen, bro. When that whole thing happened, bro, it was so freaking sick, bro. Their debut was so awesome, bro. The whole presentation was great. People were like, oh, kayfabe killed this group. Not really, bro. They weren't really doing what was supposed to be done with this group, you know, chasing the people who have been like wronging their family and stuff like that. That's what they should have done. But no, they just went to random, like, anybody on the tag team, or like facing the one other faction on SmackDown, which was the MFT. So yeah, I don't even know what to say, dude. Like, oh, bro, they weren't being used correctly, dude. They should have done a just full-on change, split them up, but they just ended up just releasing them completely, dude. Now I'm gonna pick and choose, because there's some people here that I don't really like know, as you know, the LFG people are like the barely used NXT folks. But bro, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, dude, the freaking Motor City Machine Guns, bro, they were freaking so good, dude. Great matches. They were having amazing matches left and right, dude. And it's, yeah, their characters weren't really like anything, but like, you know, they were starting to do something with that. They were actually like giving them some character, like some heatness towards them, you know. There was like, I feel like a story was being built up from the Battle Royal, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Like, I thought like something was gonna be happening there. They were helping Johnny Gargano, so there was something going on there, and that was obviously the last match they had, and then they never showed up, and look what happened, and then, bro, they're gone. So there's a lot of releases where, like, it's obviously it's not WWE, it's more TKO, or, you know, they're trying to cut corners, cut costs here and there, dude. And, you know, the minimum payment that they can make on the main roster is over $300,000. So, you know, they're saving a lot of money. Maybe some of them are getting paid fairly well, like Bo Dallas. You know, he's been there for many years. Freaking Eric Rowan was been there for many years. Kairi Sane's been there for a solid minute as well, bro. Albert Fire's been there for a hot minute, dude. Zelina Vega's been there for a hot minute. So yeah, it's pretty clear that they're trying to, like, you know, skirt their way around. They're trying to save some money here and there, even though they made billions of dollars a year, dude. It's absolutely ridiculous, dude. Santos Escobar is a freaking weird one, bro. They released him, then rehired him because of whatever, bro. He was showing up on AAA for a hot minute, and I guess that feud finished, and he's gone, bro. Like, these choices, bro. Whatever, bro. Like, so pissed off, bro. It's so dumb, bro. That's it. I don't really see any names that pop up to me. There's a couple LFG people there, a couple not used NXT folks. The only NXT person in terms of names that I see here that really, like, shocks me is Andre Chase. Well, not shock me, but like, because I understand why they, you know, they weren't really like using him that well, stuff like that. It's Andre Chase, you know, after like the Chase U thing, like I said earlier, it's crazy, dude. So yeah, bro, all this is crazy, bro. They're saving money there, bro. Make the freaking tickets cheaper, por favor. Don't be stupid. This is absolutely crazy, bro. I'm shocked, bro. 24 people released on April 24th, 2026, in the middle of SmackDown. I was going to a church service, bro, when I was getting messages from my friend, bro. He was like, bro, what the flip's going on, bro? I was like, nah, bro, that's crazy, bro. It's people that weren't being used a lot, but there was certain people there that were being used a lot. So it's Kairi Sane, dude. Like, what the freak, bro? Like, I like Kairi Sane, bro. We were all rooting for her. We wanted her to beat up Asuka, you know, just say no more, dude. Stop abusing me, bro. But nah, bro, y'all just said freak it, bro. That story's done and over with, bro. Let's cut it off and we're done, bro. Tonga didn't even pop up on SmackDown. I was worried there for a second until Solo was like, nah, bro, I just gave him the night off, bro. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, brother, I guess, bro. But you know, there's this thing where I've seen people online saying like, oh, why is this wrestler still here, but you released this other wrestler, bro? It's like, shut up, bro. Don't do that. That's so stupid, bro. That's disgusting. That's cringe. That's gay. All right, that's gay, bro. They released my favorite wrestler. It's supposed to be this other wrestler who sucks. Like, no, bro. Everyone's human beings here, bro. This is, you know, it happened. It's fine, dude. There's AEW, there's TNA, there's the indies, bro. These wrestlers can easily make more if they market themselves properly. You know what I mean? Matt Cardona did it. Many other wrestlers have done it. Cody Rhodes started a wrestling company. You know, was part of the starting of a wrestling company. So, you know, it's possible to still survive outside of WWE, which is why it's great to have AEW still. TNA still, especially TNA. I was freaking shocked they're still freaking rocking, dude. I used to watch it when I was younger, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, dude, it's 24 people gone on the 24th of April, bro. It's crazy, but hey, you know, we just gotta move on and continue to watch the product that we love, even though we're a little bit frustrated with it currently. You know what I mean? It's kind of ruined SmackDown a little bit. You know, you'll see that video coming soon. But yeah, you know, I don't even think I want to say. If you guys like this, if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, I guess. But yeah, dude, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, and God bless.